Hello, good evening, all of you. As always, this Saturday, and today we are doing Gem of Communication Live School. I'm sure you all must be excited to meet our guest for tonight. And she's a very special member from our tribe. Why she's special, you would get to learn once we will start talking to her. But for her, I do remember a very I would like to say something, and that is, I'm going to read it out for you. So, she stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. That is what her story is all about. I'm sure you all must be very much excited to see her story. And let me invite today none other than Vandana Arora. Let's see if she's here. We can quickly call her, and um, I guess she's not around. I'm just waiting for some more time. Once she's in, I can ask her to join. And she is here, just trying to the meeting. When I'm very much to know a lot of things about her, I have no clue, like not knowing much about her life, but yes, her story is an inspirational one, and I'm sure you all are going to enjoy it. Hello, Vandana. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, Dachana. I'm awesome. How are you?
I am good as always. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited and thrilled today to have this wonderful conversation.
Same
So,
here,
I
darling.
would
Same here.
so nice. So, let me give you a little formal introduction. Vandana, she's Vandana Arora, and she lives in Delhi. Right now, so she used to work earlier with corporates. Right now, she's working as a wellness trainer, dietary trainer, and yoga certified trainer as well. So she's also conducting yoga sessions for everyone. Now, why she has shifted her career from a good corporate career to this particular career, I guess that is what her story is all about. And we all are interested, excited to know about it, Vandana. So let's start today's conversation with you.
Thank you for having me here, Darshana. And I'm so excited to see you live after so long. I should say that, no? It's been a year, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
So, Darshana, to start with, as you told that I was working in a company, I was actually into HR. I was into human resource, and I worked for a company called Kelly Services for long 6 years. So after having my daughter, she was of just 6 months when I got diagnosed with blood cancer. And post that, I was, I went through all my treatment and everything. It went over for 6 months. So for 6 months, I was totally in hospital. I was hospitalized there, and treatment was going on. And yeah, after that, I realized, that that was something which I was doing earlier was not that satisfying, because in that situation I was thinking over that, that's something I should have done better in my life, rather than doing those 9 to 6 jobs. And
Okay, okay, Vandana, I would want to stop you here and we'll come
yeah,
to that later. But
yeah.
what I'm more interested in knowing about at this juncture is uh, no, you are a cancer survivor and you're a warrior, I would say. It is very, very difficult. And right now, looking at you, no one can make it out that you would have, fought that battle. I do remember the first day of the session when you joined this tribe and first day when you entered and you just told me this. I had tears in my eyes that time. I could not digest that fact that, oh, she is so strong and she is so confident. And right now, I'm not able to see anything, any kind of, uh, anything on your face that kind of that, oh, I had this, I had that. You were confidently speaking that time and you were just sharing your story, and I got so inspired, and I was into tears. That was the first day, and I can't forget that day. I did share with you that day itself that, okay, Vandana, salute to you. So here I would want to know, Vandana, it becomes really challenging, and you just now mentioned it. Just you deliver a baby, and she was 6 months old, and then you diagnosis with this cancer. Uh, it must have been very difficult, the toughest patch of your life. How did you manage? I guess your story will also help other people to understand and manage these things. So, uh, the child was really small, and I know you have a young elder one as well, right? How old was he that time?
He was 11 years old that time.
11 years old, right?
Yeah,
11 years
yeah.
and this 6 months baby. So, how did you manage? I would love to know in detail. How was that period? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to dig those memories, but I guess you will be okay with it.
Yeah, yeah, not an issue. So it's a part of my life, and I actually want to handle it very gracefully. Whatever happened, happened is just fine with me. So, yeah, it was definitely a tough situation, Darshana. It was not easy though. So the moment I got to know, everybody in the family was shaken, and I think I was having no feeling, no fear, no joy, no laughter, no cry. I was, it was when I got to know, it was a bone chilling numbness, and I was having no feeling in my body, in my mind. Nothing was there. So yeah, that was the main concern to me, that whatever will happen to me is maybe okay or not okay. I don't know about that, but what will happen to my children? That was the biggest concern of my life. So yes, it was very difficult, Darshana. That moment was the toughest time of my life so far. But fortunately, I have a very good set of family and friends. There are people around me who are very caring. So the family member was here, and my in-laws were here at my home. So they were taking care of my children. So while I was hospitalized, there was one biggest thing which I had not to worry about my children, because they were taking so good care of them, that my absence was there. Of course, they were missing me, and all those things were there. But in terms of managing home, in terms of managing children, they did a wonderful job, and I am really grateful for that time. Having such a family, beautiful, supportive family, and having those friends is the best part of my life.
Vandana, yes, I can well imagine you are so blessed with having
Yeah,
such a wonderful family. And I guess when God takes away something, He always compensates it with giving you some other thing. And I guess that is what your family, because I can
absolutely.
well imagine being a mother of two children. I can well imagine how tough is a situation in normal scenario as well. When we deliver a baby, I guess it's like especially after a delivery of second baby, it becomes like bit challenging for a mother to take care of your elder one, looking after a younger one, and everyone, all the family need that support from your family. And on top
Of
of that,
course.
when you get diagnosis with these kind of things, I can well imagine that what your family must have gone through. But still, so here comes another thought to my mind. Can you please tell me, uh, like, what was coming to your mind? As you said, there were no feelings, but did were you shaken and felt why me, or some other kind of things? And uh, most important thing is, how did you fought back? So that is what the story I would want to know.
It's a long story, Darshana. I mean, I must say that, but
We have 40
initially,
minutes.
thank you for that. Okay, so initially it was like very tough when we got to know about my illness. As I said, I don't know, I was in shock or I was numb. I don't know. I really had no feeling. But that was the time, I should say, that I got to know that the people around me are very caring for me. They were loving, and more than me, they were shaken. They were like, "कि ये कैसे हो गया?" I mean, day before you are totally fine and you are healthy, you are happy, everything is fine, going fine, and all of a sudden this comes. So it was a very difficult time, that moment. And uh, yeah, it happened like, the treatment got started very soon. It was it was happening, with the speed of lightning. Today I got detected, tomorrow I got admitted in the hospital, and treatment immediately started. So I actually had no time to have any feeling in my, into me, inside me. So it started so quickly. In fact, after getting admitted, it taken time to realize, to feel that I really had such kind of illness, and I'm gonna start with the treatment. So my husband was like, do you really want to go ahead for the treatment? It is up to you. Tell me what is going on in your mind. I said, I don't know what is gonna happen. Whatever is happening, I'm just going with the flow. And I had no clue whether I gonna live or no. I had no clue. It was total blank, Darshana. I actually cannot express this. This is actually, again, I'm feeling goosebumps on my hands. So it was completely blank for me as well as for my family members, that we haven't been through in any such cases. Nobody in the family got into such situation. So we had no clue. Cancer was just a word to me, just a word to me. We kept on hearing, listening those things, but could never relate. So it was really tough, Darshana. And moreover, communicating the same to my elder one, I didn't know that what I need to do, whether I should tell him or no, because we have a very strong bond. Me with my son has a very strong bond. We keep on sharing every little thing with each other. So it was really tough, Darshana, I must say that. But emotionally, I was
Yes.
totally down.
I can feel that in your voice, Vandana, and even I'm choked like while listening to it. I can well imagine. So I don't want to dig you more on those things. I don't want to bring back those memories. But in most important thing is, how did you fought back? Like, what were your thoughts and how did you overcome this? And later you started. Now you are also helping other cancer patients to come out of it. So what is it all about? If you could just give few
So
insights
the
on that.
moment I was there in the hospital, Darshana, I should say that I have got a lot of time to be with myself. Without having clue of my future, I got, because my husband was busy with the office and managing children at home. Sometimes he was in hospital, so he was on and off. He was there, here and there. So but still I was there and talking to myself, what has gone wrong to me, what I have done wrong. I mean, people, a lot of people talk about karmas. Something must have come your
Yes.
way, you must have done something. But for me, I was like, clueless, because I'm a kind of a person, I knowingly I cannot hurt anyone, I cannot do anything wrong. So maybe some past karmas, I don't know that. But it was, when I was with myself, talking to myself, and getting more of a self realization, I thought that, there was one thing which was coming in my mind, that moment. uh, I heard that line in some movie, Three Idiots, I guess. So it was like, give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I want to grow up once again. So it was, those were not just lines for me there. It was like, I was feeling those things. Ki ek bar chance mujhe de do. I could not do what I wanted to do with my life. So I was kind of requesting and, always talking to that higher reality that helped me this time. And I really want to do something with my life this time. So give me one chance. So this was other aspect. On the other hand, I got to know much about nutrition, the power of nutrition in healing cancer, and power of spirituality. Moreover, this was helping me a lot. So I got to know about certain books, and then I started reading then and there only, in hospital only, when my treatment was going on. So I got to know about the holistic nutrition thing, which is helping cancer people to fight back and to prevent. And there's a chances of relapse every time. Even today also, I'm crossing my fingers, though I'm doing well, but it can relapse, it may relapse. So there are chances. So I heard that nutrition helps a lot. and there's certain lifestyle which I follow, then I can definitely be cured, and I can reduce the chances of relapse. So once I was in hospital, it was difficult. You cannot go onto a certain lifestyle because whatever they are giving you have to eat that. You don't get chance to do any physical activity. You can't be doing yoga or anything else. You
Right.
can't follow certain routines. But after coming back, once my treatment was over, I came back in the month of Feb 2020. And that time, after a month, Corona was in. So it was again a difficult situation for me. But then, whatever I read, I started following that, you know, having a healthy lifestyle. When I say healthy, it doesn't mean that eating just home cooked food, but it was a complete anti-cancerous lifestyle which I was on to. Like there are certain foods and certain vegetables and certain things which I need to eat or to follow or to eliminate to have a anti-cancerous lifestyle, which I did.
So someone
And
guided you on it. I'm so sorry to interrupt
yes,
you, but
yes.
someone guided you
So
on it.
I was coming to that. And when I was doing that, I saw some changes in myself because you can also understand after having chemotherapy, the body is like, it's like a newborn baby, which has zero immunity. So once I was following that with my own knowledge, with what I went through after reading and all those, it was somewhere helping me. I was feeling that I can feel more positive, more energetic. So I decided to go for a proper consultation for this. So there was a lady who was a nutritionist who is itself herself a RA warrior. She was a rheumatoid arthritis. She was having that, and she again became a nutritionist. So I got in touch with her, and she guided me all through that what I was doing rightly and what I was doing wrong. So I started. I was in touch with her continuously, and then you won't believe, Darshana, that I was totally weak, was not able to do anything at home, was not able to take care of my kids. I was just lying on my bed. And 3 months later, my energy was more than I have to be,
Oh,
you know. And my HB was 6 that time, and now it was at 13. So I mean, imagine there was no medicine I was taking. I was just following those diet plans, and I was doing certain pranayams. I eliminated certain things which are, feeding cancer cells. So I eliminated those things, and that helped me a lot. A lot means a lot. I could feel that in my body. So the moment it was happening, my husband wife was like, "Why don't you do the same to others? If you are getting benefit, then you are going for the consultation, rather study it, have some
hmm.
certifications, and then see how it goes." So that's how I came into this. I started doing the holistic health certification course after, I guess, 4 or 5 months. My treatment got over. I came back at home, and then I started learning about it. And in the same year, I got my certification, and then the journey, continued.
My God, Vandana, I'm just listening to you, and I'm not able to imagine the time period that you're giving me. That you spent few months and then immediately you came back and started doing course after 3 months. That too, you were just recovering from cancer, and I know how long it takes because one of my cousin sister, even she got detected with breast cancer, and let me tell you, when she was very positive. What common thing I'm able to see in you as well? You're very positive, and I'm getting a strong feeling. I think that positivity helps us to recover from whatever disease. I think you know it helps us to
Maybe,
fight back with whatever disease hits us,
yeah.
right?
Don't know. I mean, I would say that you don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. So I don't
Right.
know how others would like to behave, but yeah, by God grace. things are
No,
fine.
Vandana, why I'm trying to compare, because I have seen other people also. Like I've seen few of them. Like they were my friends and in my friends' family actually, and people really get demotivated. They lose the hope, and that is why they cannot make it happen. You know, they don't get cured from this disease, and I've seen that. Though it is said, but I have seen my cousin sister very closely. I used to go with her during her treatments and all, and she used to travel by local train, to Tata Hospital. She was that strong, and she used to go home after chemotherapy, and I'm like, uh, she's like, oh, effects start after 2 hours, so by that time I'll reach home, and that used to be her attitude. And she recovered, and now she started looking more and more beautiful. You won't believe both of her daughter got married, but she looks so young and she looks so beautiful, and she's all fine now. So it was only the correct treatment at correct time, and at the same time, again, I'm just highlighting the point of positivity. But
Yeah.
I've never seen her down, that, oh, I'm down with cancer. No, never had that thing. And even I'm able to see the same attitude in you. I guess that is something, and your healthy lifestyle, the healthy food that you, or the lifestyle that you have adopted. So, Vandana, that is all about uh, whatever happened with you and how you recover from that. But right now, what is your mission and what are you doing? I guess that is very important, and all of viewers would want to know, what are you doing, so that we can also help other people. So, just tell us
Yeah.
uh, how it is happening and how
So
did it happen, how did it started, and right now, what are things that you are into, what are the services that you are providing?
yeah, of course. So as I said, I started, doing my certification as to holistic healing. So holistic healing was all about helping people with dietary things and right set of exercises which they need to do if they have certain lifestyle diseases like diabetes, thyroid, PCOD, and all those things. Even at times obesity. So there are so many things which is, you understand that these are the lifestyle issues, nothing else. So I got certification into that, and post that I thought that once I was done with it, I helped many people in losing their weight, reversing their diabetes and thyroid. So I was very happy, so contented that I am able to do something for the society. And after that I thought that I should have specialization in cancer coaching because I myself had that, so I have some idea, like, I can inspire people with, of course, as you said, that attitude is very important. So what happens is when people listen to it and then they almost give up. Most of the people do that. They initially they give up, and that really takes a toll to their health. So right kind of attitude is very much required. So I just thought to go ahead as a cancer coach. So I did that certification also, and then after that, helped many people in supporting their cancer through nutrition and reversing as well. So I was happy what kind of job I was doing. So even through this journey, I got to know a little bit about yoga as well, because I myself was doing and I was seeing the benefits every day. So I just thought while I'm, consulting people on that, so I should be having the entire knowledge of it so that I can help them more, rather by just saying that you need to do these 3 or 4 pranayams or these 3 or 4 yoga asanas. So I should be having in-depth knowledge of it. So then I decided, even last year only, I completed my certification as a yoga trainer. So I did that certification too. And then COVID was a blessing in disguise for me. While being at home and having everything online was very helpful. So that also I did. So right now I am a nutritional therapist, I am a cancer coach, I am a yoga trainer, and with the help of Divas sir, that gave me a lot of motivation to keep going. I never stopped. Every day I was trying to learn something new so that I can help more and more people and spread the awareness on healthy lifestyle. So yeah, that's all I am. I'm right now working as a dietitian, helping people in having healthy lifestyle, reversing their diseases, and of course, I'm taking the yoga sessions every day. I'm feeling so contented and happy about it.
That's wonderful, Vandana. And then I've seen people who only think about themselves, but reviving back from such diseases and then something to do for them. I guess such a noble cause that you are doing. You have no idea, and that too, you got all certifications done within that short period of time, and immediately you have started working. I'm able to see you're not taking breaks. I'm able to see you're like a super fast train.
No, I'm
That is
just being
something.
awesome, just being productive, nothing else.
Vandana, oh my God, there's so much to learn from you. You are a great inspiration. So much to learn from you that yes, speed is very important and the way
Darshan,
you
I
are
would
doing
like
it.
to add one thing here. I'm being little selfish here. Being into this profession was my first agenda was that if I'll be into this profession, no, so I'll by default be keeping myself happy because you need to show up, right? That you're following and
Right.
you're getting those results. So that will definitely make me happy. So human mind is conditioned in a way like if you are progressing, if you are growing, you will automatically feel happy about it. And moreover, if you're helping others, it will add value to it. So
Right.
somewhere it was for me, initially for me, but now it is helping others. So that's adding value to my profile.
Right. I was about to ask you. So, how do you feel when you do all these things for other people and when they get benefited out of it? What is your feeling? What do you feel?
I feel amazing. Yeah, you can imagine. I feel amazing. Initially, you won't believe I started practicing the same thing with, a good. I said I have good set of friends, so they came to me for the weight loss. Somebody came to me for the thyroid. So I started giving them consultation, and within a month or 2 months, they were getting results. So I was so happy. Like मुझे ऐसा लगा कि I'm just a medium, and God wanted me to do this or wanted me to you know uh, to help them through me. So something or the other thing was happening which made me realize that God has a good plan for me. So that's why I came into this thing. And there is certainly something, He has a bigger plan because I was living a very ordinary life, Darshana. There was nothing that 9 to 6 job, morning mein bacche dekhna, sham ko dekhna, and that's all, the end of the day. But now I feel that I'm doing something for myself, for the society, for humanity. And yes, if you do something for others, it definitely makes you happy. Definitely makes you happy. So
Yes.
I'm on the seventh sky.
Vandana very correctly said. I guess you have found out your ikigai.
Of
That is
course.
something.
Yes.
And happiness, confidence, everything is reflecting in your voice. Okay, there's another thing which is coming to my mind is when you do this nutrition thing. So it is only for cancer patients or for all, I guess you are taking you, it's for every disease, right? Chronic diseases, or it's for certain
Yes.
diseases that you
So as I
do
said, it is for
consultation.
lifestyle diseases like cancer is one thing. Of course, I am taking care of that. Apart from that, it is diabetes, it is thyroid, it is cholesterol, triglycerides, obesity, PCODs, whatever hormonal issues people are having. So I'm dealing with that. Apart from that, people come to me for mental healing as well. They think I have become a bond. So I
Oh,
do my best whatever I can because while I got into yoga, darshana, yoga means to people is just asanas. When they say they are going for yoga classes, they mean that they are going for exercise and for asana. But when I got into that, I learned so much about yoga. It gave me a complete different picture. Yoga on the mat is, off the mat is more important than on the mat. So it's about your mental healing, is about knowing yourself, knowing the universe, and finding your best out of it. So it removes all the toxins from your mind. And I've got to know about certain techniques in yoga only for mental healing. So I started practicing on myself. And today I can say that I'm totally happy. I have no grudges from my life. Everybody around me is happy and I'm happy with everybody. So it's like that. I have nothing in my mind, no baggage in my mind. So I just try that everybody should feel the same to get the best out of them. So I help them through my own practices and whatever I applied on myself. So, yeah, gradually things are adding. I'm just working on myself, and touch wood, it is helping people.
Wonderful, Vandana, wonderful. Uh, See, you were telling me how long we can speak. Still, it's like I have a lot of questions to ask you, and the time is running. But okay, let me ask you another question here. Like, so, what you would want to tell people who suffer from negativity or any kind of diseases, and then they get negativity in themselves? So, what will you tell them? What is your mantra of healing for them?
Okay, so if we have time, I would like to narrate a short story. If we really have
Sure.
time, it will just take 1 minute. So
Sure, sure.
once there was a man who was uh, working in a corporate culture at a very senior position, and somehow he was so pissed off of his job, whatever he was doing, and he went to his boss and said, "Boss, I want to resign. I don't want to work with this company anymore because everybody in my team is talking behind my back and they are not supporting me, so I cannot work in this environment." Right? The boss said, okay. He thought for a moment and he said, take this glass of water, the full glass of water, and take 2 rounds of the entire company. He was like, whatever, what he's asking to do. So still, he did that. He said, okay, I'll do that for you. So he went and he took the glass, and the boss said, just make sure that water should not spill over. Okay. And he started taking the round, and he came back to his boss cabin and he said, see, I did that. This is my glass of water and it is still full. Now let me resign. I want to go. So he said, did you hear anything around while you was walking with the glass? Did you hear anything? Could you listen anything? He said, no, my entire focus was on the glass. I could not focus on anything else. So the boss was like, because you are giving attention to those people, that is why it is impacting you. If you focus on your work, this will not impact you. I'm sure people must have got the lesson, but I would say that this is about human mind. If you keep, mind is always wanting something. If you keep it busy with some or the other thing which is giving you happiness, which is like investing in your personal growth, the negativity will not be around you. I have feel the same since last 2 years. I'm doing the same. So there's nothing around me which is negative, right? So it is about the mindset. It is like, if you don't get the home cooked healthy food, what you end up eating is junk. So you're not giving your mind the healthy things to do, so you are end up having negative thoughts in your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
So this will be my message to everyone, that yes, keep yourself busy in your personal growth or whatever you like to do. Engage yourself in your hobbies or anything which you like, which nourishes your mind and body and everything. So yeah. Yeah, this is what I want to say.
Wonderful way of giving a lesson, Vandana, I would say. A great story and a great lesson. Yes, we should always keep these toxic things away from us by focusing. Our focus should be on our goals and ourselves instead of just looking here and there. I guess those distractions doesn't do anything but only and only stops you from growing. So we all
Correct.
must uh, look at our growth. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Anything else that you would like to just share with the audiences, because you have so many experiences and things. So I'm like, I would
Can
want more dil mange more kind of thing. So
even I can go on and on and on on this, but whatever it is, in fact, I read a beautiful quote today, which I would like to share with everyone, that I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet. So this something, hit me a lot. It was like quite inspiring for me today. It was a kick for the day, that yes, this is absolutely true, that we see ourselves and our the thing which we are not having, if we compare it with others and then see that we have so much with us which can keep us happy and healthy. So definitely we should be following certain routines and investing on ourselves and work on yourself and be happy and be calm.
Right. Healthy lifestyle is a mantra to
Yeah.
remain fit and fine, I would say, to keep your mental and physical health fit. So thank you so much, wonderful. So as all of you guys, you are able to see Vandana got her ikigai. It was really tough for her, and I'm so much inspired by her story that it was really tough and challenging. But look at her positivity, look at her smile. I guess she's an inspiration for everyone. And I wish you, Vandana, best wishes. And I wish that you should reach out to more and more people, people like you. We need in the world. We need people like you. And I guess if there are more people like you, uh, world will be a very positive place to stay. So I'm sure you are on this earth for a purpose, and all my best wishes to you. I am really touched with your story and the way you are. Thank you so much, and I'm sure all of yours, even they have a lot of learnings from this interaction today. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Thanks to
accepting the
you,
request
dear.
and being here, Vandana. God bless
Thanks
you,
to you,
and
dear.
all the
Thanks
best
to you,
wishes.
and thank you for having me here. And I'm just want to say hi to every tribe member who is watching this. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay awesome, stay productive.
Right. So that's all for tonight. Thank you so much. And see you all in the next session with yet another interesting guest. Till then, stay awesome, stay productive.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.